Let me just turn to data protection. A couple of people have asked questions about the EU regulations around data.
Yes, GDPR.
Exactly. Could you give us your view on that, please? And then I'll hand back to Arun.
Well, I think GDPR is terrific. I think GDPR is terrific in its principle. The principles behind GDPR are actually getting adopted in a number of countries around the world. Our problem, by the way, in the United States is that different states are adopting different versions of GDPR, which is a very bad idea because in theory, if you were driving a car and you had to cross state lines, you would have to stop and start redialing into your GDPR clearances to cross the line. That is a pathetic outcome of this idea. But one day the federal government no doubt shall address this. But the idea of GDPR is very important. Back to what I was explaining to Arun, the principles of GDPR are what we have adopted. Rule 1, it's your data as the consumer. You have the right to benefit from it. I think that's pretty simple. But therefore, enshrined in that is that people cannot say they're giving you something for free when in actual fact it's not for free. Second, therefore, connected to that, you have the right to know what is being collected about you. I think that's really important. And not, as I said, in a long disclosure, but in simple terms. Third, you have the right to be forgotten. I'd love to do that. In the physical world, when I wanted privacy, I go into my house, I put down the curtains, I put on my headphones, and I listen to music and read a book. In the digital world, it's the Wild West. There is no space for yourself. When you go into it, you signed up to be visible to everybody. That's not fair on you. And so creating access to the need to be forgotten is important. And then collect the least you need to know about me. Don't collect more than you need. When you have a weather app, why do you need my contacts? And finally, whatever you collect, you need to keep it safe. I don't see what's wrong with those principles. I think they're right. The problem with GDPR is, in its implementation, it has got bureaucratic. And I think that happens when you go at first impressions of these. I think they're working really hard to improve and improve and improve this in a way that enables for consumers to be winners. And I'm pretty certain over the next few years, this debate of putting the consumer back in the driving seat of their information will head in the right direction in most countries around the world. Remember, you've got to create a level playing field in all of this. That's really important. Whether it's in diversity or it's in open banking or it's in data, if you end up creating non-level playing fields, you're cutting your nose to spite your face. Because who in diversity wants to feel that they got their job because they look different from you? That's not what I want. If I got told I got my job because I look different from you, I would leave. And so a level playing field in diversity, a level playing field in data, where you don't advantage certain kinds of players when they may not keep the data as safe, or you don't advantage. The whole idea of a level playing field is really important in regulation. It starts with putting the consumer at the center, and then you create a level playing field, and then you provide the guide rails that government should provide, and then allow innovation to flourish within those guide rails. That would be nirvana.